The way we're going to win over the long term is not just militarily. We've got to win over hearts and minds. We've got to give them a stake in creating the kind of world order that I think all of us would like to see.
We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve the national security objectives that we've set. We've got to have a civilian national security force that's just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded.
In Pakistan, meanwhile, the first apparent U.S. missile strike since Barack Obama became commander-in-chief. At least 17 people were killed, and the world is getting an early sample of the new administration's war on terror.
But he can give a new impetus to American foreign policy, partly because the reception of him is so extraordinary around the world. I think his task will be to develop an overall strategy for America in this period when really a new world order can be created. It's a great opportunity. It isn't such a crisis.
And President-elect Obama giving new life to the North American Union, a plan by business and political elites to tear down the trade barriers among the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and to create a NAFTA superhighway. All of which to be done without the approval of Congress or the American people. I mean, the old boss is starting to look a lot like the new boss.
He's President Bush's ninth cousin once removed. Cheney's cousin Barack Obama is also Bush's 11th cousin.
One of the things I discovered is that Dick and Barack Obama are 8th cousins. What? Is that an amazing thing?
Even Obama's administration wants to increase spending overseas and increase military spending. As long as you want to run the world empire at $1 trillion a year, believe me, you cannot solve this problem. We are determined to take a serious recession and turn it into a depression if we don't change our ways.
The idea of universal citizen service. You have to participate.
Citizenship is not an entitlement program. It comes with responsibilities. Everybody somewhere between the ages of 18 and 25 will serve 3 months of basic training and understanding in a kind of civil defense.
So is this compulsory then?
Well, you have to, in the sense it's a required of everybody, 18 to 25, 3 months. Because I think anytime somebody serves their country in some capacity, we're going to be stronger for it.
Georgia Republican Congressman Paul Brown says he fears President-elect Obama could establish a Marxist dictatorship. Brown said in an interview Monday, quote, "It may sound a bit crazy and off base, but he's the one who's proposed this national security force." Brown is referring to a July speech by Mr. Obama in which he called for a civilian force to relieve the military of some of its national security burden. That's exactly what Hitler did in Nazi Germany, and it's exactly what the Soviet Union did. He's showing me signs of being Marxist. You have to remember that Adolf Hitler was elected in a democratic Germany, end quote, Paul Brown.
We waged a variety of conflicts against the Soviet Union, but we always strove to maximize the number of supporters in order to isolate the opponent. I am very much for the use of power. I think Obama is clearly more effective and has the upper hand.
If we have actionable intelligence about high-value terrorist targets and President Musharraf will not act, we will.
The verbal reaction was swift.
Pakistan, being a sovereign country, will never allow any other country to send troops to its territory for any purpose.
To Dr. Brzezinski, he has proven to be an outstanding friend and somebody who I've learned an immense amount from.
Will you pledge that by January 2013, the end of your first term, more than 5 years from now, there will be no U.S. troops in Iraq?
I don't want to make promises, not knowing what the situation is going to be 3 or 4 years out.
And I have to say, Obama is the most inspiring man. He told us all to go do our civic duty, to participate and make this one big global community.
This man was born for this, and he was born to lead us, and I just feel so inspired.
Someone to actually make a difference in my generation.
I feel like I am living a dream. I feel like I'm going to get emotional. I feel like I'm experiencing a level of inspiration.
Not only does he hear us, he feels us. And that when I hear Barack Obama, they said he talks to my soul.